Next we have who's the best Spider-Man, and we've debated this
Time
multiple
and time
times,
again.
time and time again, and I don't know why this came up again because I feel like our answers aren't going to change here. I don't.
Oh, I mean, my answer's not gonna change, but I
My
will
answer's also
add,
not going to change.
I will add though. After No
Hmm.
Way Home, this conversation doesn't really matter.
Why? Why not?
Shit, never mind.
Wait, what? What? Where
Because
are
I
you
like,
going with that?
I feel like there's no reason to like talk about it because it's like they're all like proven themselves. There's no reason to
Oh,
like
they're
put one above
all
the
the
other.
best
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
I know.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
that's a cop-out answer, bro. Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
Should the animated ones be incorporated
No,
into this conversation?
because
Oh.
because because they when you're a live action Spider-Man, you're doing double the work as like in terms of having to
Wow.
like
Wow.
do physical acting and
Underselling voice actors here,
flips.
man.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm just saying it's half of the job of a regular actor. That's 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 my take, and I'm
You
sticking
went
with
from
it.
live action actors are doubling up to voice actors are doing half the work. The other way sounded better.
Oh shit. um,
Okay, my reasoning though, I agree with you, but my reasoning is that we're talking about the Spider-Verse movies in particular, right?
right.
So if people are talking about the animated TV shows or whatever, okay, fine, yeah, sure. But for me it's like what is the better character rather than the actor, which is kind of like that's also kind of a cop out because it's like it's not really putting any, blame or critique on the actor, but it's like the whole
Right.
point of the Spider-Verse movies is it's about being Spider-Man. Like it's literally about the character. But then the Toby, Andrew, Tom Holland, they're playing the character. That's not like, oh, this is what the story's about being Spider-Man, what it takes to be Spider-Man, all this stuff. It's just that, oh, this is Spider-Man and he's in a story. But then the Spider-Verse movies are like, oh, this is everything in Spider-Man, Spider-Man, and this is all about Spider-Man. So it's kind of different, in my opinion. If that makes sense.
I think you lost me.
Yeah. I
Wait,
don't know
because
how to
like
explain it.
if they have it, so like let's take Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. The first movie is like about him becoming Spider-Man, right? Like,
Mhm.
is that kind of the same thing? No, though.
But I
No.
still feel like it's more of a story about Peter Parker still becoming like, you know, great. Okay, I know you hate the line, but like with great power comes great responsibility, right? So he's going
Wait,
through this
wait. Let me
arc of
clear that
like,
up. Wait, I don't hate the line. I think it's fine. It's just like it's whatever. Anyway, continue.
but like he still has this like whole arc, It's like, it's like, so if you take away the idea of Spider-Man, all this stuff, it's still about this boy who like gets superpowers and like what's the right thing to do with them, yeah.
Right.
But then the Spider-Verse movies, it's about like, oh, this is what it takes to be Spider-Man. You have to do this. You have to have your parents die, or then this and this and this, and then that kind of takes it away from me because it's like, no, Spider-Man's just like a person, regular person. It was like,
Mm.
and
Okay.
what does he do with his powers? It's
Okay.
not
I
about
see. I
like,
see.
here's the idea of this character, and you have to be able to have what it takes to become this character.
Right.
That's
Okay.
why, okay, yeah. All in all, that's why the animated versions don't really like are in the conversation for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Tom Holland's still the best Spider-Man though.
Because that's
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 it.
literally like the story of Miles is like, oh, like what I do have what it takes to be a Spider-Man, and it's like, no, you just are Spider-Man. Like there's no like debate. But anyway,
I I do think though, like, even though it's kind of unfair, like the movies do have some like part of like why it's the best. Like the way that like I picked Tom Holland partly because of the way the movie writes him, I guess too. Like it's
mm,
not just it's Tom Holland. Um,
mm,
because my argument has always been like, oh, I think he's a good balance between Peter Parker, awkward high school kid, and Spider Man, cool superhero. And I felt like Andrew Garfield's too cool, Tobey Maguire's too doofy, and I think I think it's a good balance
for
of that,
the
and
for the
part of that
audio For the audio onlys, I shook my head
He was
aggressively.
yeah, very aggressively shook his head. But I think part of that is the way that it's written, where it's like
No,
Toby
yeah,
is.
because that's literally like my reasoning too why I choose Toby is because I think the best way they told a Spider-Man story was in the first two movies.
Yeah. So that's why we have the same reasoning for
Yeah,
different answers. So I think
yeah.
we're never gonna
But
our answers are
okay.
never
Also,
gonna change.
here's a hot take because I don't think anybody's gonna like this, but I don't
Okay.
think it takes much to play Peter Parker
Mm.
because
Why do you say that?
you just gotta be a nerdy white boy and but also be able to say funny one-liners, No, okay, that's an offshoot of this. I feel like we haven't had a nerd play him yet. Like, I feel like
Like a
Andrew
true
Garfield.
nerd.
Yeah, I feel like Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland. I don't think they were like comic book Spider-Man nerds. They were just like fans of Toby. I could be
Mm.
wrong though. They might. Andrew Garfield looks like a actually like
I
he
feel like
probably
you.
read some.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
never mind.
Well.
Yeah, scratch that. He just didn't
Yeah.
have. Yeah, he just needed a second chance, and he got
But
it.
the
in No Way
problem
Home.
is there's no real nerds that can
Yeah,
also
like
do a backflip.
That's not true.
I mean,
But
well,
like, I was
okay,
thinking
yeah,
of something
it
like
probably
a
is,
Henry,
but-
Cavill, because he was like a huge Superman nerd, you know, and
But he
then he
doesn't
played
look
Superman.
like a nerd though.
Oh no, like I meant like the passion for the characters. Like they read the comics. They're diehard fans about it. I don't think. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what I meant. Sorry, I shouldn't have said nerd.
I see.
A fan of the
A
original
fan of
character. Yeah,
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything to
Yeah.
add to that.
Anyway.
Okay, cool. Let's move on here. How long have we been going for?